Hi everyone. The following presentation is Team 1's group case analysis and video presentation on TripAdvisor.
Why has TripAdvisor become a successful source of hotel reviews? The founders of TripAdvisor wanted a place that could solve a problem that they had all experienced personally. Many hotels had misleading websites of what your experience would consist of. CEO Kofer explains, "We wanted to know what other people had to say about their stay. We found several blogs that capture personal travel experiences, but there was no single place where information from all these individual blogs was available." The first two ideas that they had tried for the website didn't work out well. Once they brainstormed and came up with the idea of simply having travelers' reviews of their stays and then having the option to choose what online booking agency they would book with. They got a great results from this concept, with a click-through rate of 10% compared to an industry average of about 2%. This led TripAdvisor to be profitable by 2002, just 2 years after being launched. Overall, TripAdvisor's success is how they give advice on hotels and attractions from real travelers who have experienced them, good and bad. By 2013, TripAdvisor featured more than 125 million reviews from around the world and was the largest travel site in the world in terms of unique visitors, with 260 million people visiting it every month. Why is TripAdvisor so appealing to consumers? Why do users write and read hotel reviews? One main reason that TripAdvisor is appealing is no subscription fee. Being able to read reviews, compare price for the flights, hotels, and vacation rentals, view professional and user-submitted photos, read city guides, and map physical location of properties, all for free in one place. Consumers choose to write reviews on everything, and this changes the way people shop online. Reviews are important and people are open to writing them because good or bad. You want to let people know. In 2012, reported that people's top motivations for writing reviews were to share experiences, to help other consumers make good decisions, followed by a desire to reward a company that had provided a good services. Reviews were seen as unfair, so it's important that TripAdvisor shows real experiences. Many companies were beginning to pay professional reviews, so information was fake, and this pushed travelers to give their opinion more and more. Whenever shopping online, you want opinions to get the most of what you pay for. Before sites dedicated to reviewing hotels, the information given by the hotel was all that was available. Online reviews provided a way to find trusted opinions on hotels, amenities, and services. Overall, a look at the guest experience and not just what the hotel wants them to see.
The problems identified by our team are as stated here. How should hotels manage online reviews? More specifically, what can they do to increase the volume and quality of the reviews? Which reviews should become the focus of marketing efforts? And what budget will these new efforts come from, and how can it be justified to senior management? Of U.S. travelers surveyed in a 2013 study, consumers looked at guest experience, location, and price when booking a hotel. Out of these travelers, 40% consulted multiple sites when getting information. 33% went directly to the hotel website, and 15% relied on posts and reviews on social media websites. Cornell University's Center for Hospitality Research found that apart from price, Three features of online reviews had significant effect on people's choices when booking a hotel. These were the position of the hotel on the online travel agency's listing, the number of reviews, and the average user review score. This is important because the study found that a drop in the hotel position on the listing reduced the odds of booking to not booking by 11%. The study also found that an increase of 1 point out of 5 in average user reviews of a hotel increased booking chances by 14%, and each additional review increased the odds by 0.2%. In a study conducted in 2013, it was reported that half of the 15,000 respondents had written a review of a hotel after their visit, and 41% reported having shared hotel recommendations online using social media platforms or email. Consumers write reviews to help other consumers make good decisions, followed by a desire to reward a company that provided good service. However, it was reported that approximately 2 to 6% of ratings and reviews posted online are fake or deceptive, but 59% of consumers reported paying little attention to extreme reviews.
Hotels should manage online reviews, an important online word-of-mouth tool, by investing more time and marketing dollars on managing the location, quantity, and quality of online reviews. Consumers share online word-of-mouth in forms such as reviews, blog posts, and social media messages. A study in 2012 showed that those who read consumer reviews were 81% more likely to make an on-site purchase. Word-of-mouth advertising, which is considered the most powerful form of marketing, accounts for more than twice the sales of paid advertising within diverse groups, like computers and fashion. Hotels such as Homewood Suites, Residence Inn, and Staybridge Suites realize that there is considerable value in receiving customers' reviews of their stays. In response, hotels employ e-commerce teams to assure their guests' feedback is monitored and addressed daily. These affirmative, consistent, and timely marketing efforts propagate positive reviews from guests, and the company's popularity index increases, as assisting people with reservations and answering questions regarding their hotel stays are courtesies furnished by the hotels that are positively received and appreciated by the visitors. Consequently, smaller hotels can compete in this regard with higher profile hotels with larger marketing budgets through positive reviews, which funnel reservation business to those who put their customers first. In addition, TripAdvisor, the most visited online travel site in the world, is willing to provide its hotels with marketing tools like door hangers, certificates, and cards that are handed out to each guest at checkout, reminding them to write a review of their stay. Marketing efforts such as these help both the quality and quantity of the hotel's reviews on TripAdvisor. Early on, TripAdvisor used banner ads and licensed content to other websites. However, these actions were not very successful. When TripAdvisor offered online travel agencies, otherwise known as OTAs, the ability to place text ad links on the site where only reviews, ads, and reservations could be carried out by the OTA partners, the results were profitable as the click-through rate was 10% compared to the industry average of 2%. TripAdvisor showed that its revenue break crackdown in click-based advertising was a clear winner in that in 2012, revenue increased 35% to $588 million, up from $384 million in 2010, compared to display-based advertising, which increased 23% to $94 million from $72 million, and subscription, transactions, and other, which increased 64% to $81 million from $29 million during the same time frame. The 2013 estimated monthly U.S. unique visitors to online travel websites showed TripAdvisor coming in first with 27,000 visitors, and Yahoo Travel and Expedia close behind at roughly 3% less compared to Travelocity and others, which were at least 40% behind the top three.
Hotels can manage their presence online with a few steps. To start, they should never argue with the customer online. Instead, offer mediation through a telephone call to correct the service issue that the customer has reported. Proactively address complaints. Keep responses polite, positive, and helpful. You can also focus on building brand stories in an appealing manner to receive organic and positive reviews. And finally, hotels can respond to each consumer with a unique statement. Do not copy and paste a standard reply.
One thing hotel chains need to focus on is managing word of mouth, the most powerful form of marketing. This is the main marketing that pushes people to buy or not. It is very important for hotel chain to influence the reviews positively to see financial impact. Some haven't even seen that with positive reviews online, they can increase room prices, which lead to higher revenue for them. A way to influence positive review would first be to see what reviews are currently online about their specific hotel. From there, separating negative and positive, focus on responding on how you will help the customers who feel they had a bad experience, and any incentive is always nice. This way, people will see a change in how you are involved online. Then implement these things you mentioned. This way, future review will be positive without any work.
Given the success of text ad links, marketing efforts should focus on review sites that value authentic customer reviews, who actively work to remove the fake ones. Part of managing your online presence is a dedication to remaining honest and transparent. Actively replying to customers on sites where the authenticity of reviews is valued is important to customers. If you have optimized your TripAdvisor profile and respond to all reviews, both good and bad, you are more likely to leave a good impression on the potential guest. Connecting to online travel agencies will help your hotel increase its visibility and maintain a higher occupancy rate. It can even help you rank higher in search engines. But don't just leave your best hotel images and content for your hotel website. To effectively promote your hotel on these channels, you need to put your best foot forward. A quick Google search for online travel agencies will show the highest review sites to be Expedia, Travelocity, Priceline, and Kayak. Efforts to manage an online presence should come from the marketing budget. Given all the statistics on frequency and demand for consumer reviews, especially on sites such as TripAdvisor, hotels cannot afford to disregard their online presence. In 2018, the average firm was expected to allocate 42% of their marketing budget to online, and this rate is expected to grow to 45% by 2020. Digital marketing, including the management of online presence, is growing to be just as important as any other aspect of marketing, and the resources should be allocated appropriately.
How can TripAdvisor improve its products for consumers. TripAdvisor needs to continue monitoring reviews that are on their websites. They are very successful with reviews for hotels and they need to keep power while trying to grow. If possible, implement a way where they do not have any fake reviews, since some hotels are still paying for them. It's important to make sure those won't hurt their product. They should also focus on their relationship with their top hotels. More partnerships with hotels so that they can have hotel encourage guests to give their opinion on TripAdvisor. This is easy word of mouth between employees and guests that create a profit for the hotel and TripAdvisor. And of course, a great experience for the customer to share. In the beginning, partnerships with online travel agency helped TripAdvisor get to the where it is now. So continuing this focus will only benefit them. Four Seasons and Homewood Suites had great ideas for influencing the online reviews on their company. With the Four Seasons, having reviews on their websites was a great idea. It was right there, and many may have felt they don't need to look forward. There are many who will feel since the Four Seasons choose to put positive reviews up front, they are negative ones, and they want to find them and see what experience is really like. With Homewood Suites, they focused on fixing the problems that were brought up in the negative problems, responding and showing that they cared about how their guest stay was. Everyone wants to feel special. The Homewood Suites approach could be more effective. With word of mouth, it's so easy to just remember that Homewood took the time out to respond and let you know that they want to hear honest reviews and see what they can work on.
I was asked to answer how TripAdvisory's case study relates to the Notre Dame de la Mure NDNU University's mission of social justice, diversity, and community. To answer this question, it's important to understand the university's mission and the merits for its foundation. First, the university was founded by the Demure Belgium Sisters of Notre Dame de la Mure, whose congregation was founded in 1804 and is rooted in the Catholic tradition. The sisters arrived in the United States of America in 1840 by way of Cincinnati, at the invitation of Cincinnati's Bishop John Purcell, who wanted the sisters to help him build a strong Catholic school in his diocese. After establishing schools on the East Coast, they made their way west, first to Washington, then to California. In 1922, the sisters purchased Radisson Hall Mansion that was in disrepair, and they restored it. In 1923, they opened the doors to the Notre Dame de la Mure University in Belmont, California. Over the course of 175 years in this country, the sisters have taught in more than 206 schools in 22 states and built more than 100 schools, including Notre Dame de la Mure University in Belmont, California, Emmanuel College in Boston, Trinity College, now Trinity Washington University in Washington, D.C. They also are in China, Japan, Africa, Brazil, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Peru, Italy, England, Scotland, France, and Belgium. They have always gone where they were needed. Their mission. They understand the basis of education as a basic human right, and believe that opening the classroom door to all is the most powerful tool to reduce hunger and poverty and spur economic growth and build peace. Their mission has endured because it is shared. As you can see, both organizations are built on the basis of community and the desire to help. Notre Dame de la Mure University assists via providing scholastic education and TripAdvisor by way of providing travel information, both in social justice to distribute wealth, opportunity, and privilege, and diversity to their communities.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation.